and you're welcome back to our 14-day money saving challenge. It's day 11. And today we are looking at another area where you can get to have some savings. We're looking at practical places where you can get to have some savings. So our action for you today is actually to negotiate lower rates on your bills and services. Negotiate lower rates on your bills and services. I'm sure some of us don't even know that this exists. I'm actually someone that could be very conservative as well. Don't like poking myself in the faces of people, but when it comes to negotiating lower rates, please, you've got to do this. So this simply is for you to, one, get all your recent bills. Gather your recent bills, your phone bills, your internet bills, insurance, subscriptions, whatever bills and services you pay for, please get them. Awareness is the beginning. Number two, after getting all these bills, you need to write down how much you pay for each of these services, including the fees and charges and whatever other thing you pay for them. Please note them down. Write down what you pay for each of these services. And the third thing you need to do after gathering the bills, writing down the amount you pay for each of these services, is for you to make the call. So it's time to make that call where you get to negotiate your bills downward. So I'll give you a few tips, because when it comes to negotiating lower rate, for some people it could feel so intimidating, but all you actually need are a few tips here and there and confidence. Yeah, you just need a few tips plus confidence, and that will get the job done. So let me give you the few tips. Tip number one, you actually need to do your research. So you need to research what competitors are asking for. Find out what the competitors of the service provider you're currently using are actually asking for. And make sure you have this information at your fingertip when you're making this call. The second thing you need to do is to be polite but firm. The fact that you're negotiating a lower rate doesn't mean you should be rude. Kindness does some magic, So please be polite, but be firm with what you are requesting for. The third tip is for you to actually be specific with what you want. So for example, find out, do they have some promotions going on that you can benefit from? Do they have something like maybe loyalty rates that you can actually be part of? So be specific about what you want. You want discount, so go for it and ask for whatever is available that they can offer you. Sometimes they will have options and you look at the one that fits your situation the most, or the one that will give you the best value, and you go for it. So another tip rather that you need while making this call is for you to tell them you're loyal, especially if you've been with this service provider for some years. Let them know you're loyal, you've been with them for some time, and you would like to get some discount for your loyalty. Get to negotiate based on your loyalty. The beautiful thing about businesses is that they want to keep you as a customer, because it's easier to keep repeat customers than to get anyone. So they don't want you to go. So they will do everything within their power to keep you. So let them know you're loyal. You will really love to stay with them, but what can they offer you? So if you do all this will actually be helpful. And don't be discouraged. You might call the first time and nothing happens, because sometimes it also depends on who you're able to speak with. Give it some time, be persistent, call again another time. You might be able to speak with a different agent who will be more open to help you, or maybe at the time you're calling again, they might just be having some new promotions that you can benefit from. So if you call the first time and you don't get anything out of it, don't be discouraged. Just be persistent and try again later. So let me give a few examples. So for instance, I remember when we were moving houses, we were thinking of changing our internet provider, and when we checked with the competitor, it was looking like a good deal, but at the end of the day, we just felt there was no point changing to a different internet provider. But we now use the rate we got from the competitor to negotiate with our current internet provider, and we're able to get a better deal than what we had before, just because we spoke up. If you had kept quiet, they would have retained what we're paying and would have just continued paying that higher rate, whereas we could get something lower. So that's just an example, that I personally made use of to get a lower rate on my internet bill. So check yours, check all your bills. Which one can you negotiate on? Sometimes you might just need to bundle some services. For example, if you have car insurance, you have property insurance, health insurance, you might be able to bundle, two of these insurance policies with the same insurance provider and get some discount off it. Sometimes you might just need to review your coverage and just drop some things that you are able to do without and get a lower rate. But while using this, please be careful not to drop things that are supposed to be essentials just because you want to get a lower rate. Please, we don't want to be penny wise and pound foolish. But there are times that there are some benefits on a particular package that you're not even using. So you can let them know, I don't need this benefit, I don't use it. If I drop this benefit, can I get a lower rate based on the new package that I'm getting? Please make use of these tips and share with us in the comments your success stories and some other tips you might have that could be very helpful for all of us, so that we can learn together, grow together, and get better together. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like and share our videos with your friends and your loved ones, so that we can all get better together. Yes. So looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 12 of our 14-day money saving challenge. Thank you, and keep breathing abundance.